Hello out there, everyone. I am Corinne Braxton, and today is March, what? I don't know, 21st, I think, 21st, 2023. I've been typing up things this morning. I've been typing different dates. Anyway, welcome everyone, and so happy you're here. I'm going to check my iPad, see if I can find myself today, so we're in the right place. Make sure we're in the right place, everyone. That sometimes, oops, I got to put it on mute on my other device here so I can see. Hey, Munch. Hey, Kathy. Good to see all you girls quickly this morning. Thumbs up, hearts, anything. All those things help others find us. Good morning, Kathy. Are you back home now? Is your leg doing better? Lavon, good to see you this morning, too. I am coming to you from Boca Grande, Florida, which is on the Gulf Coast of Florida. It's sort of cool. With the last couple of days, it was like 50 degrees in the morning. I actually had to turn the heat on up here. I'm upstairs in the house and in my craft room. I had to turn the heat on because it was like, right now it's only 65, but it's supposed to get to 77. And then the next several days are going to be quite nice again. We have not had any cool weather this whole time that we've been in Florida. It's been beautiful almost all the time. So this little cooler weather is quite nice. We sat outside last night and it was just absolutely delightful. There's no humidity or anything. Oh, good. I'm so glad that you're back, Kathy, and your leg is better and everything. Oh, good. Who else is on? Let us know where you're coming from. Let me see what I want to tell you. Anything else? Please subscribe. I always appreciate you subscribing, thumbs up, hearts. I appreciate you ordering and sharing if you're on Facebook, my business page, Crafting Creations for Corinne, or for my YouTube channel. Please share. That always just helps grow my channels, and I appreciate that. It helps grow my business. Today, I have two fun projects. I love the set we're working with today. We're going to be working from the online exclusives. Again, I know it's all backwards because until I go down. Anyway, we're going to be working with Tropical Leaves, and this is the stamp, and it has a punch. And you know how things go with punches and stamping up. They tend to sell quickly. This is a great set. The Rhino Bundle, I did that last week. That's still available. And a lot of these things are coming back too. But anyway, you can go online and look at all the things that are available. A few things, the Irresistible Blooms is still back ordered, I think, for another couple of weeks. Hey, Jan. But the paper, that beautiful designer paper is back. So we actually have quite a few things. I was actually working on an order myself this morning. There are a lot of things that have come in that have been out, like the gnome dies. They're already back in a week early. The desert dies are back. The frame florets, Seaside Bay dies. All those things weren't due until next week, but they're already in. Those loose daisy embellishments that people were wanting, those sold out really quickly, and they're back. Playing in the Rain, that's my class this week. So anyway, those things are all back in there, and more things that'll be coming back next week. So anyway, that beautiful paper, Hello Irresistible, I don't even know what it's called. Maybe if I looked on my paper here, I don't know if I have it though. Anyway, the paper is back. It's beautiful. It's 6x6. And we are in pretty much our last month of this catalog, which I have really enjoyed. And our last month of our annual catalog. These will be leaving at the very end of April. And on May 2nd, we get to see the new catalog, the new colors, all those things. We know there's going to be a color refresh. We know that on March, next week, March 29th at 1 o'clock Mountain Time, Stampin' Up! Will be releasing the new in colors and the color refresh, I believe. So, and then, and that's 1 o'clock Mountain Time. Thanks, Jeannie. Good, appreciate that. Thank you so much, ladies. Let's see what's here, if I can find my comments. There we go, Jan and Jeannie. Good morning, Nancy, Levon, everyone. Oh, good. So glad to see you today. Okay, please comment and just keep talking, and we're going to start now. I want to say one more thing before I flip the camera down. This is my weekly spiel because I don't want anyone to be disappointed. Don't forget these fabulous in colors, and I'm actually I have all 5 of them out today because these are the colors that we're going to be using. I'm actually going to give you a choice in the flower color on the one card. But the ink pads, the paper, the designer paper, the refills, ink fills, the refills especially, and the ink pads. If you don't have these or you're missing one, get them now. Polish Pink, Soft Succulent. I'm hoping Soft Succulent carries over. I'm hoping Evening Evergreen carries over. Those are my 2 colors. I'm using both of those again today. I don't really have those colors in my closet, but this is the closest I could come, and it's a fairly warm sweater. Freesia and Papaya. So those are all leaving. And I would guess there will be I'm guessing something like Mary Merlot will leave. I don't know. We don't have any idea. That's just my personal guess. I never use that color except maybe once a year at Christmas time, but otherwise I don't use it. So I think there's going to be some, you're getting some of those with your paper pumpkin kits. Yes, that's great. Super. Okay, I don't know what's leaving. I don't know what's coming. It's all a guess, but it is fun to talk about, isn't it? Okay, here we go. We're going to flip the camera down. I'm going to show you a sneak peek of my class that I will be shipping out this week. So here we go. Close your eyes if you get dizzy. So there we go. Just set that right there. And okay, we can keep, I have this all, it's all sort of just tipping. Okay, these are my cards that are in it's a 5-card class, and you get half a package of DSP, and you get a whole package of those little flowers. Hopefully they're arriving while we're doing this video today. And 5 cards, one's a fun fold, like this, easy fun fold. They're all easy cards. Nothing is hard. You can either fussy cut the paper or you can die cut it with the dies. The stamps and the dies are all back in now. So this is what we're doing. This class is $38, which includes the shipping. It's a great deal. I really think it maybe that you get a lot for your money. Anyway, everything is cut and prepped for you. All you have to do is create and have fun and enjoy. And so... And now on to today's, here is my host code. If you are shopping with me, please use the host code. That always helps. That helps me be able to give you free things for your orders. And also, if your order is over 150, then make sure that then you are your own hostess and you get the rewards. So just always keep that in mind. That's my host code for this month, and that will change after next week. So I'll just set that right there. And you can zoom in if you'd like. The tropical leaf and stamp and punch is what we're working on today. I just like to leave mine open. This is the code for that. It is 161249. It is a fabulous set. I have used it a ton. It's $37.75. So I think it's I just love it. And of course I'm here in Florida right now, and I see tropical leaves all over. We have trees. This almost looks like a tree philodendron or something is what I'm thinking it is from my picture. This leaf, my flower identification app on my phone. Anyway, it's a very fresh, I like it. I just really like it a lot. I love the fresh font and the 2 sizes of leaves. The one leaf can be punched out. So that's what we're going to be using today. We're going to start with the easy card, and then we're going to go to the fun fold. So this is the number for that if you want to take a screenshot. We're going to make this card easy as can be. And let me just check and see if maybe you can zoom in a little bit. Oh, thank you so much, Lisa. I appreciate that. Okay. I love playing with this set. Anyway, here we go. And we're going to be using some of the new ribbon and things like that too. Okay, I'm going to bring in the pieces. And so I'm going to take my cards away. We're going to stamp 2 smaller leaves, and then we're going to stamp the big one and punch it out and pop it up. So, and we're going to be using some of this gorgeous brushed metallic paper. Oh, I have loved this paper. So I have written down the size, and then I've also written punch the leaves out of the center. So I'm going to put the sizes there for you. And it's going to be a top folding card. It is 4 inches and 4 1/4 by 11. And then I have an envelope I've already decorated. This is going to go on top. That's the mat. That's just 1/4 inch less. And then the white inside is no, this is not the white inside. This is the white outside that we're going to be stamping on. That's 3 1/2 by 4 3/4. So that's good. I want a little bit of this paper, this DSP, it has foil, this gold foil in it. I want it to show. So, and then our inside is going to be just a standard. Oh, I guess I cut it the same. Sometimes when I do a class, I like to do the same on the front and the outside. So I did 2 of these, one for the inside. So it's a little bit smaller than I would normally use, but that just is less confusing. And then we're going to be using the gems that come in the solid faceted, and this evergreen right there is what we're going to be using for gems on this. I have loved these. I hope they carry over. Well, I guess they won't carry over. They will not carry over. I know that because the colors are gone. Those will be retiring. So now let's see where did I put my leaf? There's my leaf punch. What we're going to do is so if you want to take a screenshot, you can. Of that. It's really easy. I'm going to punch some leaves out of this. I just want to punch maybe 2 leaves just because I just don't want to waste. The reason I'm doing this is I don't want to waste the inside of my paper because I'm going to be covering it up with the white like this. And so no one knows that there are holes underneath. And then anyway, I can save those leaves for something else, for another project. So we'll put that back right there. And this is how it all goes together. So take off our little Post-it notes. And this is a quick card. I think you'll find we're going to bring in our silicone mat. We're going to bring in some of our adhesive. I guess I'm going to turn my light up. I'm just going to put my light now. There we go. Change the... we're going to be moving into our new house that we've been building in Montana, May 9th and 10th and 11th. We have set aside 3 days for that. And I am looking forward to some really good lighting in that room because they have big windows, just like my old house. I'm going to put this on the inside. Anyway, it's always interesting to see how the lighting changes. So the lighting in my craft room here in Florida, I've got a great room, wonderful room with lots of cabinets. Most of them are empty. But anyway, I have this. So I'm going to set this aside now. And we're going to take our white piece and we're going to stamp on it. So let me see where is my white piece. There it is right there. Okay, do you see what I'm going to do here? Anyway, like that. So let's bring in just a little bit of, where's my grid paper, right? Just so I don't get things so dirty. And I'm going to bring in this, and we're going to stamp our, well, then you can't see very well when I do that. We don't have to have the grid, so let's just bring in this like this. This is better. I think you can see just a little bit Oh, Jeannie says it's snowing in Montana. Yeah, well, I bet it is. I just saw some weather advisories out yesterday. So, okay, we're going to bring in our stamps. And the first thing we're going to stamp is the stems. And I don't have much room here. I have a lot of things on a side table and all of my stamps. I'm going to bring in these things. So I'm going to just set those right there so I can still see, I think. We're going to do hello, 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 hello. I could do, let's see once here. We could do that, love you lots. I've got that one mounted. I don't know why I mounted love you lots. And we'll just use that one because I have it ready. So, let's bring in. On the other one I did hello because it was small, but I think this will work just fine too. So we'll just make it work, and we could mount it, but we'll just do that. We're going to put our silicone mat down. Not our silicone mat, our piercing mat. We're just going to put this right at the bottom, as far down as we can get it, like that. Love you lots. This would be a good one to send to my mom. Okay, and now we're going to stamp the vines of the stems. They're going to come. They are all sort of joined up here. We're going to ink up that little bit, and I'm going to put that right here in the corner, like this. There they are, nice and dark, and we gotta clean on the wipe on the chamois. And now I'm going to just leave that aside, and we're going to bring in our Soft Succulent. Such a pretty color. And we're going to do our leaves. So we're going to do some tropical small leaves. We're going to do 2 of those. And I think I will bring in my grid paper just to stamp off. We're going to just do a little bit of stamp. I'm going to stamp it up. And then I'm going to just sort of turn that like that. I'm going to just stamp it again real lightly. And I'm going to put that on right there, like that. And I don't really like how that is, has a gap right there. I'm just going to pull out my blends. I love these blends. I actually am ordering an extra set because I really like these colors a lot. And sometimes my blends tend to, some of the ends dry up faster. So let's put the veins in next. We're going to use our dark color for that. And there we go. Isn't that pretty with that? And give that a good clean. And now we're going to stamp I'm going to stamp the big leaf. I'm just going to stamp it right there like that. And now that I'm going to actually stamp it on a scrap paper. And that way, we're just going to stamp it full strength on the scrap paper. And I want to look at my punch. My punch goes in like this. So it would be, I'm going to do my stamping that way with the base down here. So give it a good press. And isn't that a good looking stamp? And then the vine, or the veins that go in there, are going to just go like that. And now all we have to do is punch this. And stamping up punches lock. You can just put halfway. Now it won't even move because it locks halfway when it's halfway down. And like that. I'm gonna just close up those. I just want to hug you. I think I'm going to stamp that on the inside. Well, before we get a little further along. Where is my card though? Where did I put it? Where did I put it? Oh, there it is right here underneath my ink pads. Okay, I'm going to do the inside. I'm going to do, this is from I Just Want to Hug You. That's a nice, it's not a beautiful, I think I have that one for the other one. That is from this stamp set called Happy Labels. It's actually a punch bundle in our catalog. It's got the ends that, I don't know what it's called, but it's really a nice set of stamps, a wonderful set of fonts. Anyway, I had that one out too for some inside sayings. So now we're gonna close that up and make sure they click. You always want to make sure they click tight like that. And okay, and now we're gonna just put this together. So let's move these out of the way. I'm going to mount this rather. We're gonna just keep it flat. I want it to be a simple card that you can make quickly. So now we're going to just leave a nice border. That's what that 3.5 will do for you. Gives you a nice border. And our leaf is right here. And I'm gonna take my bone folder, and I'm really big into curling flowers and leaves, and I like to break down the fibers with my bone folder and give them a little curl like that. And now I'm going to just put some dimensionals on. I'm just going to put the dimensionals right along the spine of the veins of the leaf right there like that. And that way it'll still stay curled. Now it'll flatten out in the mail a little bit, but I bet when someone receives this like my mom, she'll be able to see it. See, it helps to have that underneath like that, because then it just gives you a place to guide it, guide it on there like that. And love you lots. And now we are going to tie a bow. And so let me see what I have here. I have the Soft Succulent ribbon, and this is the brand new. This is called Gold and Silver Trim. It's really nice. Really, really nice. I've used the gold quite a bit. And I'm actually going to tie a bow. And I can tie bows singly with my fingers, but I don't do very well when I'm have two of them. I just like having the two together. So I have my nail tool here, and these just pop out like this. You can make any size bow you want. I just put my ribbon together. I leave it on the spool, put it together like this, and then I go underneath and around. It's like almost like tying your shoes, I guess. There we go. Got it tangled there. There, oops. You can tighten it up, and you can really get a nice tight knot. Trim it off. You can leave the ends fairly long if you'd like, or shorten them up. I'm just going to give them a little haircut right there. And that's my ribbon scissors. Oh, I wish we still had one of those in the catalog. That's from a long time ago, but I only use it for ribbons. So this ribbon, this gold and silver, that number is 161633. And it's not very expensive. I don't remember how much it is, and you get a nice amount. Anyway, isn't that pretty together like that? And then we will we'll tie it on with, or no, we're not going to tie it on. We're going to add some glue dots. I'm just going to pick them off this way, and actually I'm going to take 2 of them. Now they're sticking to my everything. Here we go. There we go. We're just going to put them right up here. And it's a big, hefty, and it's a pretty good sized bow. So just like that. And there is our card all finished. And the other one looks like this. This one has this one is love you lots. This one is hello. And this one is thanks so much. So this one I kept sort of high up there. I was afraid it was going to come down too low, but it didn't. I think they're all slightly different. But so which is your favorite of these? Isn't that a fun, easy? Oh, I forgot the gems. And we'll just put those on real quickly. Or you can do that. You can just slide them off, and they're getting stuck on my paper right there. There we go. 3 little gems, and these 3 cards are all finished. Anyway, there we have that. Alrighty, let's go on to our next card. This one's going to be a fun fold. So it's really a neat one, I think. This is a card. I just sent out these kits yesterday. We didn't have any internet for 3 days over the weekend. It was really hard. I couldn't print anything. I couldn't print shipping labels. I couldn't print directions for the cards. Anyway, we got it fixed. There, we have a lot of electrical outages sort of on this island. But anyway, this is one of the cards for the class that I just sent. That was the Sentimental Park and Petal Park class. And it was 5 cards. I still have, I think, 2 kits left. They're $38. It includes half a pack of paper. It includes gems and the roll of ribbon and 5 cards. I think 2 of them are fun folds. But anyway, that was that one. And I love that format. I've done this before many times, but it's been a while. Actually, one of my videos that reached several thousand on YouTube is one of these cards from about 1.5 years ago. So anyway, we're going to do it again. I haven't done it. It's really fun. So these cards open up like this. Again, that brushed metallic right there. Isn't that pretty? This one I used the shimmer paper. And today we're going to, I've already embossed the shimmer and we'll have a totally different look. But what I want you to decide, do you think we should do pink, the polished pink, or the papaya? Which color of leaves do you like? Or would you like me to use the fresh freesia? We could also use that. That would go with this one, I think, real easily too. So anyway, you let me know, tell me what color of flowers. And these flowers come from this set called Petal Park, and it has a punch. This is sort of a sleeper. I love this. Love this set, and sure hope it carries over. This punch is fabulous. It punches out these flowers. It also punches out the flowers that are in the DSP. Now we know the DSP will not continue, but it is really a nice set of leaves and all of that. So let me get that in there so I don't get too mixed up with things. Okay, so let's put our card together. You tell me, what color of flowers do you want me to use? And we're going to start with some soft succulent and some white for the inside, some DSP. If you want to take a picture here, you can. A screenshot, this would work with that too. So that's that. And we're going to use these gems this time. So, okay. And now let's see what else we need. Oh, we need some flaps that are in the evergreen. So those are these. So 3, we need 3 flaps, 3 designer papers, and that's how that all goes. And now you can take a screenshot, I think. And we're going to bring in our Simply Scored board, and that will help us do our scoring, okay? So I'm going to put those things right over here to the side. I'm going to bring this in. I love this piece of equipment. It's so great. I use it all the time. I was making a card this morning and for my class on Thursday, and I pulled it, and it was another fun fold, and it was just, it's so easy to use. Okay, this is an 8.5 by 5.5, and I'm going to score it at 2 1/8 inch from each side. It's going to be a gatefold type card, so I'm going to use this is 2 1/8, And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to flip it around like that. And I can do the other side. Now you could measure, this is 6 3/8. Well, most of the time 3/8 is sort of one of those fractions that are sort of tricky. So I think it's just easier. I have always made gate cards by flipping them around like that. And now we're going to just fold this in to meet in the center like that, and it does. We're going to bone fold it like that. And now we're going to put our flaps on. We've got 3 flaps here. And I probably should take a look at, I haven't looked at any comments here. Kathy Carlisle in Oregon is watching. Oh, good. Pink, 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 pink. Anyone else want one? There's a Frisia. Who else? Make another comment. Let us know what you would like, what color you would like, okay? And I'll take a look at those in a second. I'm going to put the flaps on. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive. I'm using just my regular adhesive. I'm going to put my top flap, and I just want to make sure that I don't have any adhesive on that part. So we're going to put 2 on. The other one's going to go down here. And just going to put it on, leaving a little space around the edges, so nice borders. There we go, like that. And then the third one is going to be opposite. So we'll just put that right here on the opposite side. There we go. And then once you have it down and everything looks good and even, then you can really press it with your bone folder like that. And there we go. Have that all done. And now we're going to put we can put our designer paper on. I did cut some more of the foil, but I think we're just gonna give it a try with this other one. These are the I embossed this with what? I had the embossing folder right here. What happened to it? Things disappear. It's like it's at the bottom of my basket. It all tipped. Here it is. This is the this is called Pretty Flowers, and it's a really nice, it's been in the catalog, in the annual catalog, I don't know what page, and it's really a good one. I've liked it a lot, so I've used it quite a bit too. Anyway, I've already done that embossing. These are 3 3/4 by 1 1/2. And now I'm just going to, I could match up my designer paper, or this paper, I guess. I don't really see, I don't feel like I need to, but let's see what's here. I don't know that it's a big deal. So let me see what's here. Or maybe it is a big deal. There it is, right there. Yep, that's it. We will do it that way. Okay, that probably goes back to my sewing days. I always had to have, plaids had to match and everything had to line up, even though it was cut. Okay, we'll put those on like this. Isn't that pretty with this shimmer paper? Oh my goodness, if you've never used this shimmer paper, it's great. I love it. It comes in it's called Fine Shimmer. I hope it will not carry over because those colors are not carrying over. We know that. But I hope they bring it out in some other colors. It's a nice heavyweight shimmer paper, and it's just beautiful. Has a good shine to it. There's also some textured shimmer paper that I've used it a little bit, but not a lot. So this is going to be for the inside. Just a regular, that's my normal. 3 3/4 by 5 is my normal inside measurement that I use almost all the time. I didn't on the last card. Okay, let me see what's here. Okay, let's It's going to go right there, and there is our, isn't that easy? It's not hard, not at all. It's quite easy. If you can do a gatefold card, you can do this quite easily. So we're going to do our stamping next. We're going to bring in our some white paper and punch, and let me see, let's see if I can find the label that looks like this. So again, do you want the papaya or the pink, or the freesia is the other option? This is the label I was looking for. Actually, it dropped, and I picked it up this morning, and that's not it. This one already is stamped on this one, and it fell out of the envelope. So what color are you wanting? Anyway, so here we go. We're going to just put "thanks so much" on there, and thanks so much. Get out our dark ink, our evergreen, Evening Evergreen. You know, Stampin' Up! Always uses alliteration with it. Everything sounds the same, just like that. Okay, and let me see once. I think we'll do the, on the inside, we're going to do that "Love You Lots" on the inside. Like that. It's a nice thing for a thank you card, I think. Alrighty, there we go. And now we're going to do our leaves, and we're going to stamp those. And what are you saying for the color of the flowers? And let's see, once here, we're going to bring in our Soft Succulent. We're going to just do full strength on our leaves here, and we'll just do 1, 2, 3 nice leaves, and then we're going to put in our veins on the leaves. So as you watch me do this using these in colors, I hope you're thinking, oh boy, if I don't have those, I'm going to, they're some of the best colors, some of my favorite in colors that I've ever used. And I really do hate to see them leave. I'm going to leave this open for my flowers. So these have to be fussy cut. There's not a punch for the little one, just for the big ones. And then I'm going to do my flowers. And what I want to do on this is I want to make sure when I stamp my flowers, where are the flowers? Let me see what's here. Things get sort of mixed up here. Okay, we're going to do the outline first in the evergreen. And I want to look at, I've already lined this up on there, but so I want to stick my punch in this way. I want to stamp like that. So we're going to do that. Okay, there's one set of flowers. There's another set. Okay, and now there's an inside. Oh, there's, let me just do this small for the inside of my card. We might as well do that right at the same time. We're going to do these little flowers on the bottom, right, like that. And now let's take a look at, I'm going to close that ink up, and let's see what you have said. Let's see once, oh, Kathy is saying, oh, she lives in Aloha, Oregon. Aloha was settled by Hawaiians who are not allowed to return to Hawaii. It's a lovely place, a banana belt near Portland. Oh, how sweet, Kathy. That's so nice to know. Thank you for sharing that with us. Let's see, once we have one freesia and more pink than anything. Let's just stick with the pink then. And we'll get the polished pink. And this is what I do. I do have some already done, but I do have some freesia too that you can take a look at. But it'll give you an idea. So we're going to get our pink out, now our polished pink. And I'm going to stamp, you're going to see that right away. It's always easier to do the outline first and then do the fill-in. So there's that part of it. I'm going to close it up. And now we're going to do the leaves. So this part, we're just going to, I don't want to get my head over there, into the camera. There we go, like that. This is one set. If you do not have this, this is a nice one to own, I think. I didn't use it for a long time, but I think it's great. I'm using it a lot now that I've started. So once you use something, okay, now we can punch out our flowers. So we're going to stick, we're going to stick this in with the punch. Give it a nice, my hands are sort of weak. These are big punches. Stick it in again, and let's see what's here. Line it up, get it nice halfway, and click it down. And there are flowers. Isn't that fast? Wonderful set. So that's the Petal Park Bundle. It's in the mini catalog. So I don't know what page it's on, but it's a good one for sure. And it has not gone on back order, so that's always nice. Okay, let's get my little piercing mat out again. And I've shown this before, I'm gonna show it again. I have a McGill flower maker back in Montana, but I don't have one here. But here I have my take your pick tool. This would not work because it's got too many ends, but that's the newer one. This one we had many years ago, and this one has sort of a little bit of a round tip, and it works, and I bet many of you have that too. And I just stick it in there like this. I just push down, and it's that fast at curling the leaves. And you can curl them with your bone folder. You can also do this with a pencil eraser, you know, an eraser that's on a pencil. But do you see how that curls it nicely? Just for anything that sort of has a rounded end on it will work just fine. Okay, there are our flowers, and we'll pull those off to the side. And now we're going to fussy cut this, and with the magic of TV, we have our leaves all fussy cut, and I already have my flowers on my glue dots. Oh, I did that only for the pink ones. Isn't that neat? So what you can do is you can just press your flowers right onto the glue dots like that. And I just lined them up and put them all on there. I didn't know what color you were going to choose. But let me see what's here. Oh, that's not the right set of leaves. Those are big leaves that I have. Let me see. Here are the little ones in this other bag. So we have lots going on here. I've got a bunch of leaves. There's the freesia too. There's the darker outline. So that gives you a little bit of a hint of that. We could mix up the flowers too, but I don't think we'll do that. I think we'll just keep it like this. Okay, and now we're going to put our card together. So we're going to put our I just love to, I like to talk on the phone and cut out things. If I'm talking to my mom or my sisters or someone or a friend, I will just sit there and cut. Okay, so I did stamp that off to the side a little bit because I want to have the leaves, I want to have my leaves just going on like this. So I'm going to put that leaf right there. I'm just going to put that right there. And I think we'll put a big flower right there. We'll put a big flower. These aren't really tropical flowers, but we're going to pretend that they are. And I'm going to put a smaller one right on top of that, just like this. I'm sort of curling them. They have glue dots on now, so like that. And now we could put more on like this. What do you think? Do you think we need more, or should we just do 3? This one on that panel. I don't know. We can do that. I think we'll put it on. We haven't done, and I'd like to have the leaves going opposite. That point goes that way. This point goes this way, and this one goes that way. So, or just slightly different. Okay, and then we're going to put another flower on. We'll just do one up here, and we'll do a little tiny one down, another small one down there, and I think that looks good just the way it is. And we're going to use the only one I use double is that one. So now I'm going to use these pretty flat adhesive back pearls. Oh, gorgeous! They're so flat, so flat. And I think if you haven't used them, you'll want to give them a shot. So I'm just going to slide those off with my Take Your Pick tool, and there we have it. Our card is finished, and there we'll bring all of them in. This is the one which do you like? Do you like the embossing or the plain? And this one is with the brushed metallic paper. Oh my goodness, I love that paper. So I love it paper a lot. So which of these, this one really glares with the camera. You can see it, but you can see all that shine on there. It's very pretty. I like it with the papaya that I think goes nice with the gold. Oh, I forgot the ribbon. Oh, I think we can just leave the ribbon off. It doesn't make any difference. I've kept you long enough. So anyway, well, let's see. Do I have a ribbon already put together? Oh, I do. Let's see. No, it's a bow. I don't want a bow. Bow's a little bit too thick. And I don't, but you just tied the two in, and I just tied knots. I didn't tie bows, so just like that. Okay, let's turn the camera back. Close your eyes. Thank you so much, ladies. Oh, I'm so glad. Thank you, Nancy. Appreciate it. All righty. Let's go back this way, and oh goodness, I am thirsty. I'm gonna have to take a drink drink of water as soon as I finish here. Alrighty, everyone, thank you so much, and don't forget, order those refills, order those ink pads, the cardstock. If you're afraid one of your favorite colors might be leaving, you better get some cardstock now, and all those things. So, and I will look forward to seeing you next week. Next week will be my last week in Montana. If you enjoyed the video, please give me thumbs up or hearts. Subscribe if you're on YouTube, or if you're, I passed on YouTube. I'm at 1,020 subscribers, so the numbers are growing, and you can share that. It's always fun. Thanks, Jan. Appreciate it. And you can subscribe. I always appreciate you when you order from me. Remember my classes. I have my Playing in the Rain class that'll be coming up. I'll be shipping that out probably on Friday. And then I also, this Thursday, I have a cookies, cards, and coffee online, and it's a free class that you can watch, anyone. It's going to be on my Crafting Creations with Corinne channel. It's my business page in Facebook. And I'll be doing 3 cards, and you can just make them on your own if you'd like, or if you'd like to buy the kit, it'll be 2 cards of each design, so a total of 6 cards, and that'll be $35 for the kit. Or if you would like to include the embellishments, with a $50 order, I will throw in the embellishments. So, and then you get the cards, all 6 cards all prepped for you. Anyway, that's coming up on Thursday, and I am not sure what time I'm going to do that. It's either going to be 11 o'clock Eastern time in the morning, or it's going to be later in the afternoon. I have a chiropractor appointment right in the middle, and I have to drive for that. So I'm not sure what time that is going to be, but I'll put it out there on my Crafting Creations. If you haven't joined my business page, please do, and ring the bell. That'll help you subscribe and be notified. Alrighty, everyone. Thanks so much. I appreciate you following along today. See you next week. Bye.